Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Verb Circus. My name is Kyle Miller, and welcome to the fifth and final program with this particular pair of guests. It's always an exciting moment, but also a bit of a sad moment when we have to finish with our pair of guests. But at the end of today's show, one of them will be awarded with our weekly prize, which is a one-year subscription to our monthly magazine, the Vaughan Review. And don't forget, someone at the end of all the programs will win a trip to Vaughan Town, una estancia en nuestra propia Vaughan Town. What a great grand prize. Well, let's go meet our guests. All right, once again, for the fifth and final time, we're joined by Laura and Anna. Laura, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Well, it's good to have you back. Thanks for coming back. And who's with you here today once again?
She's Anna.
Yeah, or it's Anna. It's Anna.
It's Anna.
It's Anna. How are you doing, Anna?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, good. And you've done very well. Both of you have done very well. You've been great guests. We've had a lot of fun. It's been an exciting week, but let's take a look at the scores. The puntuación. Let's see where we stand in terms of scores. First, we have Laura here. Laura has a total of how many points? Let's see. Laura has a total of 100 points. And Anna, 295. That's a great total. That's a great total. You're both doing very well, but why don't we take a look at our overall ranking and see exactly where you stand, Anna, in terms of the other participants on the program. Let's take a look at the ranking here. First we have Pilar Gutierrez, 410. So 295, not bad. Not bad, that's what, 115 points away. So let's see if you can make up the ground today. Do you think you can do it? Do you think you can do it?
No, I don't think so.
Well, you have to be confident in yourself.
But realistic.
You have to be realistic but confident. All right, well, let's move on and get started the way we always do by choosing our verb of the day. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, the verb to ask. This is a verb that on the show I use probably 50 times. Ask. Let's conjugate the verb every day, yesterday, lately, I have. So Anna, every day.
I ask.
Okay. And yesterday.
I asked.
I asked.
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 And lately I have.
Asked.
Asked. Right. So now verbs that end in a K, the pronunciation in the past, it sounds like a T. Asked. In the past. Yesterday I asked. So say that at home. En voz alta en casa. Asked. Yesterday I asked. Lately I have asked. Very good. Let's take a look at our uses of today's verb. First we have to ask a question. Preguntar. How many questions, Laura, how many questions did I ask you on the last show? How many questions did I ask you?
You asked me a lot of questions.
Exactly. You asked me a lot of questions. I don't know how many, but probably 30 or 40 questions. A lot of questions. Okay. How many questions do you ask every day, Anna?
Normally.
Yeah, every day.
Both. Many.
Give me a full answer.
Every day I ask many questions.
Okay. Ask me how many questions I ask every day.
How many questions did you ask?
Do you?
How many questions do you ask every day?
How many questions? Kyle, how many questions do you ask every day? I ask 953 questions every day. Do you believe me?
No.
Okay. Let's move on to our next use, which is to ask for. To ask for something, que es pedir algo. To request. To ask for. So, have I ever asked you for a favor, Anna? A favor?
Not yet.
No. Can you give me a long answer? No, I've never. Or no, you've never?
You've never asked me for a favor.
For a favor. You've never asked me for a favor. Did you ask me for a glass of water before the show? Did you ask me for a glass of water?
No, I don't.
I didn't.
I didn't ask you for a glass of water.
Okay, before the show.
Before
No,
the show.
Kyle, I didn't ask you for a glass of water, okay? Remember, always participate at home out loud, en voz alta. Okay? Now we have to ask someone to do something. Okay? Did you ask me to help you with something before class? Did you ask me to help you with something?
Yes.
I don't know. Did you ask me to help you
No,
with something?
I can't remember. No, you didn't ask. Sorry, what was the?
Did you ask me to help you with something?
No, you didn't ask me to help you.
Okay. No, Kyle, I didn't ask you to help me with anything.
Help me with anything.
With anything. Okay. Okay, and then finally, to inquire. To inquire. So we're simply looking for information. This is pedir algo or preguntar. To inquire. Okay, to inquire about something. Do you ask a lot of questions every day?
Yes.
Yes.
We ask for a lot of questions every day.
A lot of questions.
Questions every day.
Yes, you're inquiring. You're an inquisitive person asking a lot of questions. To inquire, to ask questions. All right, I think it's not such a difficult verb, is it?
No.
It's not too bad. Let's move on to the translation challenge. All right, friends, it is time for the translation challenge. Here's where things start to get interesting and points become available to be won. You know how this works. You will see the sentence, vas a ver la frase en español y tres opciones en pantalla en inglés. Tienes que elegir la traducción correcta for 5 points. All right, let's hear example number 1.
¿Me estás haciendo una pregunta?
All right, option A. Are you making me a question? Option B. Are you asking to me a question? And option C. Are you asking me a question? 5 seconds. All right. Laura, was that an easy one or a difficult one?
Difficult.
Was it a little bit difficult? All right, what's the correct translation?
A.
She says A. And Anna?
Maybe C.
Anna says maybe C. The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, is in fact
A.
C. That's good for 5 points, Anna. Bueno, en inglés, preguntamos preguntas, basically. We ask questions. We don't make. Hacer una pregunta, to ask a question. This is very important. Fíjate en casa. To ask a question, okay? Can you repeat that? See?
Are you asking me a question?
Good. Are you asking me a question? Good. Let's hear example number 2.
Le pedí salir a ella.
All right. Option A. I asked her to go. To go. B. I asked her out. And C. I asked to go out her. Yeah. What do you think, Anna? What do you think? What's your answer?
B.
B. Okay. And Laura?
C.
Laura says C. The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, what do you have at home? The correct answer is B, in fact. Yes, that's 5 points for Anna. I asked her out. Hey, would you like to go out? And she said, oh, I have to stay home and wash my hair. Okay. Number three, let's hear it.
John hace más preguntas que su hermana.
All right, option A. John asks more questions than his sister. Option B. John asks more questions than his sister. And option C. John makes more questions than his sister. 5 seconds. Ding goes the bell. Laura, you're up first. What do you think?
A.
Laura says A. Can you read it out loud for me?
John asks more questions than his sister.
Yeah, asks. Okay. And Anna?
A too.
Okay, and the correct answer is A. Good job, both of you. That's 5 points. John asks. Asks. Remember the S. Asks more questions than, not that, but than his sister. Very good. Let's hear option number 4.
¿Vas a pedir la cuenta?
Okay. Option A. Are you going to ask the bill? Option B. Do you go to ask the bill? And C. Are you going to ask for the bill? 5 seconds. All right, ding goes the bell. Do you have this one right, Anna? Do you think you have the right answer here?
C.
C. Yeah, no problem, Kyle, it's C, she says. Okay, Laura?
A.
Laura says A. At home? Do you know the answer? The correct answer is, in fact, C. Yes, it's C, because we say to ask for. Now, pedir, remember, to ask for something, right? To request something is to ask for, right? Are you going to ask for the bill? Good, can you repeat that for me, Laura?
Are you going to ask for the bill?
Are you going to ask for the bill? Again?
Are you going to ask for the bill?
For the bill, yes, great job. Are you going to ask for the bill? Well done. All right, let's move on now to our other uses. Actually, first, let's take a look at our scores. I must say, let's take a look at the scores. De puntuación. Before we move on, we have Laura with 105 points. Well done. And 315, moving up. Well done, Anna, 315 points. Now let's move on to our other uses. All right, here we are with our other uses. Here we're looking at the expression to ask around. What do you think this means? Do you know what this means, Laura, to ask around?
No.
It's a phrasal verb. Ask Anna if she knows what it means.
Do you know what this means?
Do you know what this means?
Do you know what this means?
I think it means to ask different people for something.
Exactly. So if I don't know the answer, I can ask one person, I can ask another, I can ask another. I'm asking around. I'm going around asking different people. Where's John today? I could say, Laura, where's John today? You say, I don't know. So I go to Anna. Where's John today? I don't know. I'm asking around. I'm going around to different people, asking for something. So to ask around, right? So do you often have to ask around when you're trying to find out information? Do you often have to ask around?
It depends on what I'm looking for.
It depends on. Okay. Did you have to ask around for anything yesterday?
No. Yesterday, no.
No, you didn't have to ask around.
No.
Okay, so to ask around for something, to ask around for something, for someone, for some information, going person to person looking for information. To ask around. All right, there we go with our extra uses to ask around. It's time to move on now to the translation challenge number 2. All right, here we are in the translation challenge part 2. It may seem like this as if it's the same as the first one, but now the stakes are a little bit higher. Instead of 5 points, ahora 10 puntos. 10 points for each correct answer. Okay, but the game is played the same. Let's hear example number 1.
Te están pidiendo demasiado por ello.
Okay. Option A. They're asking too much for it. They're asking too much for it. And B. They're asking it too much. And C. They're asking a lot for it. 5 seconds. Okay. Laura, what do you think?
A.
Laura says A for 10 points, and Anna
A.
says A as well. And the correct answer is A. Good job. That's 10 points. Hopefully, you've got yourself 10 points at home as well. They're asking too much for it. So to ask a price, right? They're asking too much for it. Okay? Now, on to number 2.
Todo lo que pido es comprensión.
Okay. Nada más. That's all I'm looking for. Option A, all I ask is comprehension. Option B, everything that I ask for is comprehension. And C, all I ask for is understanding. A little bit tricky, a little bit more difficult. Anna, what do you think?
C.
She says C. All I ask for is understanding. All right, and Laura?
B.
Laura says B. But in this case, todo lo que pido. The answer is in fact C. The answer is C. All I ask for is understanding. Comprensión, in English we would say understanding. All I ask for is understanding. Okay? All I ask for is understanding. Let's move on to number 3.
Les pregunté, pero no contestaron.
Okay. Option A. I asked them, but they didn't contest. Option B. I asked them, but they didn't answer. And option C. I asked to them, but they didn't ask. All right. And Anna, what do you think the answer is, Anna?
B.
She says B. Okay. What do you think, Laura?
B2.
B. So you agree. Are you sure, Laura?
Yes,
Are you sure, Anna?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay, they're sure. And the ladies are right. Good job. Give them both 10 points. Hopefully 10 points for you at home as well. Remember, participate and always out loud. All right, let's hear number 4.
Le pedí a él un puro.
Okay. Option A. I asked him for a cigar. B. I asked him a cigar. And C. I asked to him a cigar. 5 seconds. All right. What do you think, Anna? What do you think the...
A.
Anna says A. A for Anna. Okay, and Laura?
A2.
A as well. And at home? All right, yes, correct. It's 10 points. A is the correct answer. Laura, can you read that for me?
I asked him for a cigar.
I asked him. Again, asked him.
Asked him.
Asked him.
Asked him. For a
Okay,
cigar.
Anna, can you repeat that as well?
I asked him for a cigar.
Good. It's very important, the pronunciation. En casa. I asked him. Asked. With the T sound. I asked him for a cigar. Good job. All right, and good job to our guests here on the set. Let's take a look at our scores and see where they stand. The puntuación here, our scores, we have 135 for Laura. Good job moving up. It's a good score. And 355. Wow, for Anna. Wow, impressive. Let's move on now to our expression of the day. Our expression of the day today is to ask for it. To ask for it, which means if I say you're asking for it, in Spanish you say te la estás buscando. You're looking for trouble. You're looking for trouble. You're asking for it. You can say, all right, Kyle, you're asking for it. Can you say that, Anna? All right, Kyle, you're asking for it. Again?
All right, Kyle, you're asking for it.
One more time?
All right, Kyle, you're asking for it.
Okay. Now, Laura, in your meanest, most angry voice. All right, Kyle, you're asking for it.
All right, Carl, you're asking for it.
For it. Good. Very good. One more time.
All right, Carl, you're asking for it.
You're asking for it. All right, good. You're asking for it. Great job. All right. Good job, guys. And that was our last little break before the final round. You know what time it is? It's time, ladies and gentlemen, for the speed round. All right, the speed round. This is where things get really interesting. Remember how this works. You will see the answer on the screen. Y en casa tienes que formar la pregunta correcta, como aquí en plató también. Asking for the information in red, okay? And so remember, there will be 2 minutes on the clock, and you have to ask the question after you press the buzzer, and you can press the buzzer only after I say go. Okay, so let's put 2 minutes up on the clock. We've got our 2 minutes there. Are you ready, ladies?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, are you ready at home? Good. All right, let's start the clock. You can ask questions at the end of the speech. Go. Laura.
When did you can ask?
When you can ask questions at the end of the speech.
Can you ask question at the end? When you can ask questions?
I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. -10, unfortunately, but pass or play.
Play.
Okay.
When can we ask questions?
When can we ask questions? Okay, good. I'm going to give that to you. When can we ask questions, or when can I, okay, ask questions? Yes. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Number 2. I asked her to marry me. Go. Anna.
I asked her to marry me.
I asked.
What did you ask her?
Correct. 10 points. What did you ask her? What did you ask her? I asked her to marry me. Okay, next example. I'm going to ask them for the blue one. For the blue one. Go. Laura.
What did you going to ask them?
No, you can't say did you going to. I'm afraid not. That's -10. Pass or play. I'm going to ask them for the blue one.
Pass.
She's going to pass. The question would be, which one? Which one are you going to ask them for? When with one, we say which. Which one are you going to ask them for? Next example, we could ask them to bring a salad. Anna.
What can we ask them to bring?
We could. What's your final answer?
What can we ask them to bring?
I'm afraid not. The modal verb was could. The modal verb was could. What could we ask them to bring? What could? We could ask them to bring a salad. What? A salad. What could we ask them to bring? Whew, it's intense. It's intense for you, and it's intense for me too, guys. I know. Hopefully it's intense for you at home. Let's take a look at our scores. Let's see where we stand. We have 115 points for Laura and 365 points for Anna. Good totals, but it's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's not over yet. We still have 1 more minute. Let's put a minute up there on the clock and see what happens in the last minute here in the speed round. Are you ready, ladies?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so remember, don't say anything until you press the buzzer, and don't press the buzzer until I say go. All right, let's start the clock. I didn't ask him because he was ill. Go. Anna.
Why didn't you ask him?
Correct. Why didn't you ask him? Why didn't you ask him? Good job. Next example. She asked 300 questions during the interview. Go. Laura.
How many questions did he ask during the interview?
How many questions did she ask?
She asked, how many questions
Yeah.
did he ask during the interview?
During the interview, correct. How many questions did she ask during the interview? How many questions did she ask during the interview? Good, that's good for 10 points. Next example. I asked the old man at the door. Go. Anna.
Can I pass now?
No, you can't.
Who did you ask?
Who did you ask? Correct. That's good for 10 points at the end. You have to be confident in yourself. Who did you ask? I asked the old man at the door. Who did you ask? The old man at the door. Woo! Okay, let's take a look at our scores here and see where we stand at the end of today's program. Pilar with 125, Laura with 125 and 385 for Anna. Very good score, exceptional score, well done. I want to remind you that you've got some prizes. You're going to be taking home Everyday English, Volume 2 from our friends at Vaughan Radio, presented by Mr. Alberto Alonso. Both our contestants will take this home today. You can get your copy at vaughantienda.com. I also want to remind you to take a look at our website, aprendeinglés.com, y podéis volver a concursar con las mismas preguntas del programa de hoy aquí en nuestra página web. Okay, I've got some prizes. They've done a great job. I'm going to go over there and give them these prizes. All right, they've done very well. I have prizes for them, but first, let's take a look at our ranking. Let's take a look at the overall ranking here of all the participants. We have our leader is still Pilar Gutierrez Alonso. Yes, so a few points behind, but very good job, Anna.
Thank you.
And very good job to you as well, Laura. You've done a great job. Our contestants today have lots of prizes to take home. They're taking home these CDs, as I mentioned.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And the one-year subscription to the Vaughan Review, that's all yours, Anna. And in fact, for our youngest participant ever on the Verb Circus, I have another subscription, a special gift for you for being our youngest participant ever. She will also take home a one-year subscription to the Vaughan Review. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And congratulations to both of you. You've been great guests. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Verb Circus.